Hi, I'm Bob Mather, and I'm the CEO of one of the nation's largest background check companies. And I know that hiring an employee can be a frustrating experience. As an HR leader, your role is to get everyone down the hiring road as fast as possible. And it can be a daunting task. Interviews, paperwork, offer letters, and yes, even background checks can take time. And all these requirements can make it a little bit bumpy at times. And let's be honest, some of the people that are on the bus with you can be interesting, let's say. Usually on the bus with you is a manager or two that needs an employee right away, and they can really be whiny. And there's usually a controller or CFO watching every dime you spend. They're penny pinchers, but according to legend, they're really party animals at their conventions. That's crazy. Most buses also have compliance managers that come along to monitor the ride. And let's be honest, these people have absolutely no sense of humor at all. And if you don't believe me, just try telling a compliance manager a joke someday. Any joke. I dare you. And let's not forget the most important person on the bus, your job applicant, who's slightly confused on where to sit, but they really want to please you, and they'll sit there and they're willing to take the ride if it means getting a great position with your company. So as the ride gets going and the bumpiness starts, people start to get a little more anxious. Managers get whinier, controllers get more controlling, and compliance gets, they don't change at all, actually. They were never fun to begin with. The applicant, he or she really starts getting a little bit anxious and even starts looking at some of the other buses that are going by and might want to get on one. When the background check process starts, there can be weather delays, there can be holidays that make getting college degrees tough, and employment verifications can take forever sometimes because an employer doesn't want to cooperate. So the ride gets bumpier, people get grouchier, and in the absolute worst case, the applicant just gets off the bus. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't, and even when you do make it, no one's happy. Here at Preemployee.com, we've screened about 6 million applicants during the past 20 years, and during that time, we've learned a thing or two about hiring and how to speed up the hiring road. With Preemployee.com, you get a dedicated customer service team that's based here in America. People who know your account and the road you're on. And in many cases, we know the whiny, cheap, and not so funny people who ride the same bus as you do. We also work with your applicant from the start of the process, assuring them that the ride is going to be smooth and letting them help us get the correct numbers for former employers and schools, and treating them well, treating them like you treat your employees, with respect. Your compliance officer will love our up-to-date resources about the latest lawsuits and legislation and prevention tactics. Your whiny managers will get applicants so fast they'll have to find something else to complain about. And we meet or beat any prices, so that'll even make your most penny-pinching controller happy. So contact us today at Preemployee.com and let us turn your hiring bus into a speed train.